Okay, we are going to continue our sharing. And right now we are going to see how to use your status, your Facebook status to evangelize. So how can you use your Facebook status to evangelize effectively? That's the big question we're going to try to answer. Now, what we just saw is one-on-one. You are doing one-on-one evangelism. You contact these people. They are interested in your picture. They comment on it, and then you get to them one-on-one. But it's also possible that you just do a post on your status, and then people go directly there and they pray directly there, and they are able to say amen from there. And through that, now you can begin to, you can even direct them to follow up to a page for follow up already, yeah? Or to an application for follow up, or you can begin to follow them up personally. How can you do that? That is the big question. So we are going to go to the next post and see how to do that, how to do that on Facebook. All right. How can you use your status to evangelize? All right. Now, when you get to your page, you can decide to use my story to share your faith. You can click on my story, and then you begin to write. Let me go back to the beginning of that so that we can start the sharing all over again. I think I was a little fast in doing that video, so we are just going to take it all over so that I can try to slow it down. Now, how can you be able to share with my story? You go to share below, somewhere below there. Okay. Okay. So you click here on share. When you click here on share, then you are able to share. When you come into sharing, you can share now on my story. So when you click share, you can now share on my story. So you click on my story, and this is what you are going to see. Okay, that is what we can see. So there are different things you can do. You can click on writing to be able to write, make a comment. Okay, this is a comment I've made, discover new love. You can also click on images to choose an image. Okay, so this is what you use to click on those emojis. Then you can pull the emoji up or down. You can pull your image up or down, and position it where you want it to be. All right, and when it is positioned, you can share. Okay, and that will now become visible on my story, on your story, on your profile page. So let's go to my profile page and see on the home and see whether it's visible. There it is. Okay, it is now visible on the home page. So if somebody can click on it, and when he clicks on it, he can be able to see what I've written there. It's visible to everybody. Okay, let's take that out. Okay, it's visible to everybody. Everybody can be able to see it, and people can react to that. Okay, but since I have only one post on it, if you click on it, you have somebody else's post appearing, or if you move on from it. So I'm going to get a new post. So I click on new post, and I want to add a post to my story. So I'll click here to add a post to my story. And I want to click on text. It could be music. It could be a boomerang. That is to say, a picture of me that keeps repeating itself. So I click on my post. And then I click inside there. And I'm going to take a text, which I will type there, which I will paste there. I already prepared my text, which is actually a prayer, the prayer which we gave just before, a moment ago, for people to receive Christ. I've now just copied that prayer, and I post inside there, and I click next, and then I click share. All right, so I can click next here, and I click share when everything is set. If I'm okay with that, then I click on that. And so I now have my picture on the one hand, and then the prayer on the other hand. All right, so I'm going to add a third element to my post, to my my status. Click down there, And I'm going to show you how to do that, how to use something you have already written on WhatsApp maybe. So I am choosing a background, and I'll change the background to be what I want it to be first. I'll choose a convenient background. Let me go to, I'm going to go back to my WhatsApp, and I'll copy my text. When I copy the text, I click on copy, I pick it out, and I come back to my Facebook account, click on my status, go right in there, click and paste. Then I change the background to what I want, my convenience background. Okay. And then I can click on next, and I can click on share, which means that when somebody views, he's going to see three things. He's going to see, on the one hand, a picture which talks about new love, God's love. Next, it talks about prayer. The next one is a prayer to receive Christ. You can pray and invite Christ into his life. Then an instruction that if you have prayed to invite Christ into your life, please just click below and type amen on my page. So with those three elements, anybody who watches them can be able to invite Christ into his life as Savior and Lord. He's moved by the idea of the Father's love. God loves him, and God cares for him. He has a prayer that he can use to invite Christ into his life as Savior and Lord. And last but not the least, he's able to personally indicate to me by typing amen, so that when I see amen inside of my profile or inside of my timeline, I see the person who typed the amen. I know that that particular person has prayed that prayer and has received Christ in his life, and I can engage him in follow-up. One thing I could do is to have added an application directly for follow-up. I could have included that directly for follow-up. They are all different options. It's similar to what I do on my profile in WhatsApp, which I can use to evangelize effectively. All right, thank you. I think we'll hold on there for now.